An emotional week for former Dallas Cowboys quarterback Luke Laufenberg and his family. Their son Luke, a tight end at UTEP, recently lost his battle with cancer. KTSM 9's Colin Deaver joins us now. Colin?
Tatiana, it was a lengthy battle. For 2 years, Luke Laufenberg embodied what it meant to be a fighter. He lost his life to a rare form of leukemia, and the response from the football community across Texas has been incredible, from UTEP all the way up to the Dallas Cowboys. KTSM Sports Director Andy Morgan sits down with Babe Laufenberg in a story you'll only see on 9.
Babe, first and foremost, I know that not only I want to send my deepest condolences to you, as well as the entire El Paso community, UTEP fans across the country.
It was pretty amazing to me that he was here for a short period of time at El Paso at UTEP here, basically about 3 months, and how he could have made the type of impact that he did, that moved Coach Dimmel to skip some of practice on Wednesday to come attend his service and speak at his service was pretty amazing. Coaches don't miss practice.
It's such a tragedy. It's so hard to understand. But I know I will, and anybody who ever knew him will be forever inspired by the life that he lived.
When you saw Jason Garrett's press conference, kind of what runs through your head and just the emotion that you saw through Coach Garrett?
I think it let a whole bunch of people that didn't know Luke find out a little bit more about him, really in 2 minutes. And I've been friends with Jason Garrett for 20-odd years, and so he's known Luke every step of the way. And Cowboys have a motto, fight, and it's on their sweatshirts and T-shirts, and just says fight. And when he said, I've never seen anybody embody that more in my life, that fighting spirit, than Luke. It really resonated with me, and he did. And the one thing Luke didn't want was pity. Never felt sorry for himself. He got a really bad cancer. We knew from the beginning it was going to be a tough go. Kind of beat it once, if you will. And that's obviously when he kind of got his life and his body back together and was here. And so the relapse in April was real tough, because they told us kind of at the start, we're kind of going to get one shot at this thing.
Really seems like Luke held everyone together with just the attitude and the way that he attacked this.
He really was remarkable, and I hope everybody would say that about their son or daughter. Quite honestly, I would not have said it was remarkable up until he went through this. And just seeing the way he approached it and never complained. I mean, he went through some brutal, brutal times. I mean, he went from 240 pounds to 150, if you can imagine that and what that looked like. Never complained. It was almost like we'd go into the hospital, and he literally spent about 100 nights in the hospital. And just went in like he was kind of going to work or punching the clock. Never said, why me? Once again, when we found out he was terminal, that was on July 12th, and they said, you basically have 2 to 8 weeks to live. And all he said was, I just want everything to be normal. We went home, and he said, I want everything to be normal.
On August 22nd, he lost his life.
What has been your response and kind of your standpoint from what UTEP has done?
It's been really special and heartwarming. And again, it's a true testament to Luke that a guy could come in here for 3 months and have the kind of impact that he did on the coaches, his teammates, the program. Obviously, the city of El Paso had a horrific tragedy here when 22 people lost their lives, and others obviously seriously injured. And I felt like our family was with the city of El Paso when that happened. And I really felt like the city of El Paso was with Luke and our family when tragedy struck us, when Luke passed away.
Now, instead of UTEP retiring Luke's number 2 jersey, head coach Dana Dimmel says the Miners will create competition among players to win the honor of wearing number 2. The Laufenberg family has also set up a scholarship fund in Luke's name. He was just 21 years old. We will be right back.